the Great Northern Hotel is one of 3 of 10 sort of famous hotels tied to London stations. It was designed by Lewis Cubitt for the Great Northern Railway, and it first opened for business in Easter 1854. It's Grade 2 listed, sitting between the Grade 1 listed King's Cross Station and St Pancras. It remained active as a hotel all the way up until 2001, and since then it was unoccupied.
When I first went into the Great Northern Hotel, it was only occupied by pigeons, and part of the best bit of my job is to go into an old derelict building and carry out works to turn it into a useful space to bring the architect's vision to light. And now we're looking at the magnificent restored original building being used again by hundreds and hopefully thousands of people every year.
Well, it was really key to facilitate pedestrian movements, really, so that pedestrians could leave the area quite quickly to Euston Road, to the Underground, through to St Pancras. It was also very much key that the way the new concourse is built, that in a way the hotel acted as a bottleneck, almost a cork in the bottle, around those flows. So one of the key challenges, and what Network Rail wanted to investigate with Argent, is how to facilitate easier pedestrian flows east-west and north-south through and past the hotel.
So when the building was built in 1854, it didn't have bathrooms in every room. So obviously there was no air conditioning. So to make it a nice modern hotel, they had to install air conditioning, modern plumbing, modern services, bigger restaurants, and every room obviously has to have a bathroom. It
was really key in this regard, actually. The engineering design was quite important. So it was almost, although it was a structural engineering project, it was almost like civil engineering in a way, like the look of a bridge. So it was really key here that the design and the end product was very much in keeping with the listed hotel, in keeping with the new concourse, and we think it worked successfully.
After 150 years of dirt and soot being applied to the building, it was almost black. So as part of the works, it was cleaned to make it its natural sandy colour, which was the original colour. Some of the previous structural refurbishments had replaced the broken bricks with new bricks. And because the building was black, because of all the dirt and soot, they installed black bricks, which was certainly not expected. So when the building was cleaned, we had over the whole façade a series of black bricks sticking out, which had to be replaced.
Well, I think it fits very well with the concourse. It now opens up the area that people can sort of walk through. It opens up new entrances to the hotel, which was obviously the final use. At the time this was delivered, we weren't sure what the final user of this building might be. So it was very key to not only deliver the new arcade in a structural way that allowed for the load bearing so that it wouldn't collapse, but also that an end user of this building could be able to still have their core sort of services in their building. So the lift shafts remain, the basement, and so it works well for the users, works well for the public, and we think it creates a great new part of the Western Concourse at King's Cross.